Afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining me with the London Report for November 22nd, 2024. Next week's going to be Thanksgiving, so doubt I'll talk with you that day. Everybody will probably take an extended holiday with Thanksgiving always being on Thursday. Nice opportunity to take a long weekend. But let's get right into it. Mortgage applications do show that purchases activity was up 2%. Refinances up 2% as well. So despite interest rates being stubbornly high, even going up over the past month, we're seeing a little more activity. And I think people have just kind of been resolved to the fact that interest rates will probably be kind of stubborn for a little while, and best to get into a house right now or take care of those debts that might be overwhelming at this point with the refinance. So some activity there definitely ticking up. Jobless claims, those filing for the first time, were down 6,000, but continuing claims were up 36,000. That is the highest level since 2021. So interesting to note there that we're continuing to see continuing going up, which suggests people are having problems finding new jobs. And remember, benefits only continue for 26 weeks, so we're not seeing we don't know what the impact is of those people who can't file anymore. So how many people are really out there having difficulty finding a job? It's unknown. Also of interest is 90-day delinquency on auto payments is at its highest levels in 15 years as well. So definitely seeing some stress in the market with consumers in terms of their finances. Which is interesting because the feds have started to kind of walk back their discussions on a potential short-term interest rate cut for December, which is really unfortunate because I do think there is a lot of pain out there in the economy. But the feds are only reading headline numbers. They see those high retail sales, but they don't see that it's being put on credit card debt. They don't see that 28% of the debt of the Christmas items purchased last year are still being paid off by people as we enter into yet another holiday season. Likely they'll put Christmas purchases on debt again. So, increasing the amount of debt that they have. So also this week, we got QCEW, which is the quarterly census of employment and wage labor data, showing that there's probably a large overstatement in the jobs that were reported through the BLS throughout the year, an overstatement to the tune of $100,000 a month. Let me show you some numbers right here, just showing QCEW versus non-farm payrolls for BLS do show that numbers different by 1.246 million. That's a lot. Like I said, averages out to about 100,000 jobs overstated per month in the last year by the BLS report. Also, we did get existing home sales for the month of October. It does show that we are up month over month. Not to be expected. It's been still a reasonably strong purchase market out there despite higher interest rates. You can see the median home price. That's nationally at 407,200. Colorado, of course, in the 600,000 price range for the median home price. That was up 0.1% for month over month for the median home price. Then you can see the inventory continues to tick up a little bit. So this is promising as well. We're still not at a normal market, but nonetheless, good to see that we're seeing more people interested in listing their homes, more activity there, which is good for buyers. Average days on market, 29 days. And then you can see that relative to last year, there are homes still selling over list. It's 19% versus 28% last year. And then first-time home buyers making up 20% of the people purchasing right now. Cash buyers making up 27% of the individuals purchasing right now. And then investors at 17%, a slight uptick over last year when we were at 15%. So here again is my argument for why you should purchase versus renting, because there are media channels out there saying that it's fine to rent, it's good, it's cheaper. Maybe that monthly cost initially might be cheaper depending on what you're looking at and where you're renting. But if you look at the net worth of renters versus homeowners over the past several years, you can see that as a homeowner, you are building wealth through the equity in the home that you have. there's no indication that homes are going to depreciate. The market is really strong. The demand still continues to outpace the availability. So we are seeing that those people that are homeowners, they are building up their net worth at a much faster pace than renters are. So if you're considering it, you really should look into it. It's still a good time to buy, in my opinion. So also let's go into the, let me show you the MBS charts right now. We'll go right into that. As you can see over the last, at the very edge, right end of this bar, we've kind of been stubborn for the last 7 days. The market's not giving a lot. We're not moving down. We're not moving up a lot. Just little ticks here and there back, been very, very stubborn. So we're not seeing a lot of progress in interest rates. We're still hovering around, that 7% benchmark for some people, depending upon what your FICO score is. Better rates to be had on FHA loans right now, which if you have strong enough credit, the availability to do it might be a good way to start in getting into a home at this point. So we certainly could look at FHA financing versus conventional for you to see what really is the best fit for you. Also wanted to let you know that with the affordable housing that's out there, there's a new community that's closing out right now. It's located at 5702 Central Park Boulevard. So basically right where Dick's Sporting Goods Center is, the big the stadium there at the intersection of Central Park Boulevard and 57th. There are about 10 units left there. The builder's really wanting to close those out. They're now offering an incentive of $1,500 to cover HOA costs, because the HOA fees to purchase with that development is about $1,700 at time of closing for working capital, transfer fees, prorated dues, and so forth. So they're offering a $1,500 credit towards that. They will reimburse the appraisal for you at closing. You do have to pay for it while you're in the process of purchasing, but you get to closing, they will reimburse that fee. It's typically around $625, just varies per lender. And then the earnest money deposit has been dropped to $1,000 versus the typical 1% that's required, which would have been $2,275. So they are really pushing to make to get these units sold. Please reach out to me if you'd like to inquire as to whether you qualify for one. They are 2-bedroom, 2-bath. The location's really, really good. Price point is strong. They also are offering, there are down payment assistance programs to be had to help you get in there. Northeast Denver Housing Counseling is offering $10,000 to help you purchase. Shack is offering $10,000 to help purchase. They are repayable mortgages, though. Those are not forgiven. But there's certainly opportunities and ways for us to help you get into that property. A combination of loan programs and DPA, we can get you in there. So reach out to me with any questions. Happy to help out. Otherwise, have a great day, have a great weekend, and have a great Thanksgiving. Really is a time to be thankful for everything that we do have in these really tough times. Be thankful for the fact that we have a roof over our head, clothes to keep us warm, food to keep us full. Really grateful for that and the opportunity that I've had to work with people over the past several years to get them into a home, and be happy to help you too. So have a great day. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.